Majora's Mask is good. It's like really, really good. And I know the hipster doofus thing is to be like, Majora's Mask is like the best Zelda game ever, and if you like Ocarina of Time, well then like you're just mainstream. So fuck you, bro. Well, no, shut up, that's not what I'm saying. Majora's Mask is in many regards the last truly original Zelda game. That's not to say it's the best and the rest are the poop-poops. But you gotta hear me out for a minute. Looking back at all the 3D Zeldas, Ocarina took the original Zelda formula and blew it into the third dimension. But most of the formula still remained from the established Link to the Past. And we also get a Zelda reveal. Wind Waker added a boat and some water, which is essentially kinda just Epona, but with a big scary red lion face. Although, aesthetically, this is a huge departure from the franchise. The formula was fundamentally unaltered. You talk here to this guy, you dungeon this, you pay Tingle a fuck ton of rupees, he shakes his little booty for you, and he gives you a Triforce map. And finally, you get a Zelda reveal. Twilight Princess continues this trend by refining all the Zelda tropes into this mature as shit adventure about loss and courage and the undeniable benefit of being a wolf Link and to lick your little puppy penis. And ultimately, you get a princess reveal. But this one's different. It's not Zelda. And the other ones were Zelda. And well, Skyward Sword sucks. Like, look at this boss. Who okayed this? A team of artists and developers would have had to have sat in a room and been like, alright, here, so we're going to try to figure out what the new boss is going to look like. And this is what they decide on. A fucking avocado with teeth. Now, I'm not saying that the games are bad, because they're not. They're fucking great. Well, not Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword's bad. But, like, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are masterpieces, and Ocarina is a gem of video game history. But what Majora's Mask does is just so much more. It takes a typical Zelda formula and it turns it on its head. It launches it into outer space where everything is backwards and the moon has a face. No, not that face. You get what I mean. It incorporates a sense of dread that's palpable throughout the entire game. In other Zelda games, the world is coming to an end. But you've pretty much got all the time in the world to do what you want. You can follow Dompe around the graveyard being like, dude, like, you gonna go save the Goonies now or what? Oh, that's someone different. Or you can try to survive an onslaught of cuckoos for as long as possible. Majora's Mask infuses the impending doom through the gameplay and integrates it back into the main story and back into the side quests. You want the dancing mask? Well, too fucking bad. It's not the night of the first or second day yet. Time matters in this game. It is evident in every aspect. It adds a mechanic that isn't superficially engaging, like a boat, or the ability to jerk your Wiimote off to see what happens on screen, but rather it bleeds throughout the entire game. And a perfect example of this is the Andrew and Caffey storyline. It personifies this completely and is arguably the most effective use of time management I've ever displayed in my life. That shit's on my fucking resume. This questline spans the complete duration of the 3 days, and if you want to hit everything, you're going to need to be able to be on the fucking ball. No sleeping behind the wheel. This purple-haired testicle needs to get back together with Hottie and hotel worker, and you have to make it happen. And in the end, it's rewarding as shit, because you were there, and you facilitated something that would have never occurred without Link's interjections. Now, this is a time where I briefly discuss the dungeons. You know, it's no secret that Majora's Mask dungeons are not the bee's tits, but the whole world itself is built upon this mechanic of time, and everything's just a little twisted, and this paints the dungeons and the bosses in a unique way. Take Odawa, for example. He's scary as shit, from the music to his creepy dancing, as if hell itself spat this dude back up for being too big of a badass. Everything about this game is typical Zelda, but just twisted in a dark way. Take the music, for example. Here we are, dawn of the first day, the music's nice, it's kind of weird, but it's cheerful, everyone's dancing, the town folks seem pretty cool, then BAM! Smash cut to day 3, music's fast, it's twisted, and it kind of makes you really uncomfortable. It makes you think of a merry-go-round that's just kind of spinning faster and faster and faster. It's moving so much that it just opens up a portal to hell and sucks in everybody. And I know that's a little over the top, but you get what I mean. The big theme of Majora's Mask is time, and the game opens up with a text explaining that Link is on a quest to find a dear friend, who, if you ask me, it's kind of not all that bad that she's gone.
Hey, listen!
But it shows you that after Ocarina ends, the world kind of keeps spinning, whether Link's part of it or not, and that's evident in every single aspect of Majora's Mask. If you aren't there at the right time, You'll miss important stuff. And it's not the world that revolves around the player, and this is a unique choice that dictates the rest of the game. Now, I love me some Zelda, and this whole point can be lost come March 3rd when Breath of the Wild comes out and inevitably blows everyone's fucking minds. And listen, before everyone jumps to the stupidest shit conclusion that I hate Zelda for being formulaic, no, you're wrong. Go away forever. I love Zelda games to death, but it's a formula that works. But with other games in the series kind of tinker with small design choices that propagate that formula, Majora's Mask acts as a type of reimagining of what that formula can be. And it's beautiful. So get a load of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.